Hello,
Hi,
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. We're just waiting for
Nice.
everybody to come across. I
Yes.
wanted to go live so that we weren't um kind of like
We, yeah, there wasn't a delay then. So,
behind. So yeah. Um I'm just watching Nuneka is still live.
yeah, I'm watching her. I can see her hands move, and because it's
Yep.
on mute, the minute her hands freeze means she's done.
Yeah, my hands are moving. Um okay.
Is she? No, she's
Right.
still on. She's still
She's
on.
still on. But we've got people hopping across. Anne is here. Cindy's here. Yep, people are hopping across. Okay.
Okay.
Bella,
So hi.
Nikki's here. Yay! Okay. So, do you want to explain your project? Because I see you using Nuneka's special class chipboard that she was explaining.
Yes. Yes, but I'm going to wait for her to come so I can tell her what I've done today.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll have a sip of my GNT.
Yes. That's a good idea.
Because we have guests coming for dinner. So my husband started pouring gin and tonics already. So,
Oh, so you're already kickstarting the party while we interview.
while waiting, yeah. So I'm partying online, and then the party will arrive in real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Marty, Marita, and Karen's in the house, and
Yes.
Cindy, go
Everyone's
get
coming.
yourself one. We won't start for a few minutes. We're waiting for Nuneka to come and join us.
Yes. Hi everyone. I see Moika, Jess, Oriana, Terry, Karen, Cindy, Leanne, Kim, Marita, Bela, Jelshi. Oh my god, everyone's here. Olga, Anne. I finally see people. Yay.
Yay! I'm terrible. I'm dyslexic at the best of times, so um, pronouncing people's names, even English names, I find difficult. So, okay, let's get my Amsterdam houses the right way up.
And
Let's actually take everything out
Belinda,
the way.
Karen is asking if that's a Ranger die cut on the headline.
Yes,
It
so
is.
that is Ranger. Yes, that's both. Not Ranger. Ranger is the inks, so it's Sizzix. So these are both
Okay.
Sizzix. So this and they both Tim's. So it is Tim's lace dye, and then his new shadow font. So yeah. So when I saw Nuneka's houses, I just knew immediately I needed to scrapbook these photographs because I don't know about you, but I take a lot of photographs and I organize them all nicely on my computer, and then I mean to scrapbook them because I am a scrapbooker.
Uh-huh.
But I take so many photographs that it means I need to do, like, normally with something like this, I would do like a whole mini album, and I just
Mm-hmm.
haven't had time. So when I
Yeah.
saw her houses, I was like, for sure, have to make a page with that.
Yeah. I get
So
you
Karen,
because I do that. I love you know putting all the photos, documenting them in the album. But yeah, nowadays there's no time to do that.
I'm just so scared that I'll get to a point where I have got so many photographs that I have in my phone or on my computer, and like the whole reason I love scrapbooking is so that I can sit and go through those memories. And like when my son, like I've scrapbooked basically since the year before my son was born.
Uh-huh.
So that's 17 years now. And when he had to do some school projects and things back in South Africa, um, he literally went through his life in photographs. And
Oh, wow.
because, of course, when they're babies, they can't remember stuff.
Yeah,
So
right.
he was like, um, showing him the holidays that we went on and like him learning to ride a bicycle and all those kind of things. So, yes, and it is World Card Making Day. So technically
Yes.
we could have made cards and the rest of the world is making cards.
We aren't.
But we aren't. No. We're
No.
playing with chipboard. And Olga's teasing me because I clocked my phone. It was so full of photographs that I actually couldn't take anymore. And I had a huge memory card. So she's got like, yes, I have 1 million photos. I have at least 1 million photos. And I download them now often. I did learn the hard way. So, okay, right. I don't know where Nunu is.
Yeah, I don't know where she is, but you can. I don't know. You can start
Yeah,
because
I
I'm.
think
Yeah.
explain your project because
Yes.
you want to go early and then I'll carry on.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Nuneka's
So
saying hello. Okay, my mom's telling me that Nunu's saying hello. I don't see Nunu on the screen.
we don't see Nunu again. Okay, wait. Let's see. It's the top chat and live chat thing. I no, but are you seeing her on StreamYard?
No, I'm not.
I'm not either. I
Weird.
don't see.
Okay, but my mom who's watching on YouTube is seeing her. So, okay. Nunu's in the house. Nunu's in the house. Carry on.
Again, India, invisible Nunu. I have no idea because I'm watching on on YouTube and I don't see her. So okay, so yes, so like I was telling Belinda, and I'm going to tell everybody, I will be here on. Yeah, no, Nunu. Now you're visible. You're back. We can
Yay!
see you now. Yay. Oh, and can you hear me now? Anne says she can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Is that better? Let me
Okay,
know if
Nuneka's in the house. I
yeah.
don't know,
You
Nick.
see?
Nunu, we can hear you. We can see you. I don't know why you
Yeah.
was. I didn't know why we could. Yeah, we can see her. We can see her. We can see her, and we can hear you.
You can hear
So
me,
carry
right?
on. Carry on, Addie. You can hear. Yeah,
Okay.
we can hear you.
Okay. So basically, I will be on the live for a short while, and I have my project 90% done. And I thought I would come, I would show it to you all, and I would just complete it. And then I will go and watch the live. So I decided to use Nunu's special alchemy set chipboard. So this, like she's already spoke about, is a masterclass project where she teaches everybody how to alter that book and use her chipboards. But what I did was I worked on a wooden panel instead, and this is a look at my version
Oh
of her
wow,
alchemy project. So I
that's
also
stunning.
used, thank you. So I've used her stencil, her Sin Logo star stencil in the background. And I used the entire set of those chipboards, layered them around. And I've used a key with the transparent wings. And for people who will ask me the colors I have used, so I use Lindy's. I used Afternoon Delight Denim. I used the squirts, that's Looney Toony Teal and Banff Blue. And for the magicals, I used Tainted Love Teal and Time Travel Teal. So I've
Oh, I
used
love that
those.
name, time travel. That's so cool.
Time Travel Teal, right? It is, yeah. So that is what I have done, and I need to add stars. So I am basically going to make my stars golden, add them around, and I'm just going to chat a bit here with you, Bella, and with everybody, and then I will excuse myself.
Sure, no problem. It's just so awesome to have you. We haven't had you online for ages. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So my project is going to be this little tiny birdhouse. And what I've done is I am using Nunu's gears because, of course, who doesn't love gears? Well,
Exactly.
everybody knows I love gears because I'm a steampunk at heart. And then, of course, Nunu's houses. So if you were on her live stream just now, and my camera is so close to my desk, I'll just show you a close up of my houses. that I did. And I've also done a YouTube video, a quick YouTube video, which went live at 6 o'clock, of how I actually painted them and what I did with them. It's just a 2.5 minute video for you guys to watch, which is on my channel. So what I've done is I have popped out all of these, or what's left, because I used all the smaller houses from the other two chipboards. So I've popped out the 6 big ones from the others, and I've got them in these cute little things. And I saw Karen, I think it was, saying that she loved my little. They look like cupcake cases. I just love them. So yes, I like organizing stuff. So my idea is that I'm gonna glue my houses onto my birdie house on the side, and then I'm going to glue the. Instead of having like roof tiles, I'm going to use gears as the roof tiles, and then I'm going to paint my house. So that's my plan. So
And
let's
what
get
what
going,
colors are you
because we've
using?
been chatting for 10 minutes already.
But what colors are you planning to use, Bella?
Oh, I don't know. I have the whole lot here. So I have the whole basket of what I own of Stamperia's paints on my desk.
Okay.
Of the I'm using the Allegro range because they dry nice and matte.
Yeah.
So my thought is that I will go probably like a patina look. So I want a lot of the turquoise, and then I will probably use some of the antiquing patina cerantica type of stuff on top, the waxes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll play. We'll see where it goes. I've
Olga has
planned up to a point. You know what
But
it's like.
Olga has put her bets that you are using brown with teal or pink.
Yes, well, if it's me, then it's usually I'm trying not to go rusty every time because it's an addiction. It's just that's the easy option. Okay, I see those two houses will fit. Yeah, rust is just so easy to do. So,
Rust
I
is easy to do for you.
oh yes, I know other people struggle with it,
I
but
struggle with it.
it's like my go-to, my answer to everything.
Yeah.
What are you adding to yours now?
So I'm just using Finnabair Metallic Gold Rush to color my stars first. I want to use the wax, but I want to give it a nice light coat of gold before I add the wax. So I'm
Ah,
just going
that's a
to,
good idea.
yeah, paint them and tint them a bit.
I'm just squeezing houses under the roof. That sounds a bit crazy, but anyway. Um,
Okay, Simona, no. So since this is a masterclass by Nunu, I never really recorded my process because, you know, it it's like she's anyway teaching the whole thing, and it's good to learn the project from her in her masterclass. But I have done just the basic things that I usually do. Gesso, used texture paste through the stencil, applied my lindies, and I layered them a lot, dried in between, and same way colored my chipboards, and I've created a composition. That's basically what I've done.
I'm trying to squish as many houses as possible on my house. Okay, that works.
Are you gluing both the sizes, the big and the small?
Yeah, no, I finished all the small ones on my, unless I open that other pack,
Okay,
um,
okay.
which I could do, but I wanted to use all these middle size ones on here because I thought they would fit quite nicely.
They would actually. The size is pretty good for that birdhouse.
No, you're on the previous live. My mom's, no wonder my mom's confused. She's watching Nuneka's live. So go
Oh.
under that video, mom, and you'll find the link to my video.
Oh, she was wondering what happened to the birdhouse.
Yes, it's just a bit delayed. So if you go to my Facebook or go and bring me your iPad, I'll fix it. I just can't leave my desk.
Moika, I'll tell you what I used. I'm going to grab it.
Okay.
I have used the
Go
Cadence,
there. Yes, that's enough.
this
I
one,
wanted everybody to go there, so that's why. And do we have
the
connectivity in
Cadence
the
Zeguma Stone Effect
whiteboard?
Paste.
There we
And
go.
that's quite like paper paste. So if you have
Okay.
paper paste, paper texture paste, then I think you should use that because it really helps spread the lindies. And Cindy, yes, lindies, I don't know on what did you use your lindies, Cindy. It depends on that. But on most surfaces, if you gesso it, it works really well. Unless you're using a watercolor paper where they work as pure watercolors.
Okay, now I've hit a problem. I'm gonna have
What
to.
happened?
No, my house is too high, so I'm going to have to just do some renovations. There,
There
and
you go. Yeah.
this one's gonna get its eaves cut as well. Um, the easiest house renovation ever. Snip, snip, and it's done. Oh,
Exactly.
wouldn't it be so nice if it was that easy in real life? Okay, so time to glue that one down. Wing.
And did you all like Nunu's chipboards? I mean, we love them. We have the entire set. So, what do you guys think?
They're just all gorgeous. It's hard to choose. Oh, Anya's in
Exactly.
the house. Hi, Anya.
Hi, Anya. In fact, I am going to be using the small moons and the feathers in another project that I'm doing. So,
Okay.
yeah.
It's okay, Olga. I got mom sorted. Thank you. Um.
Okay, Karen. Okay, Karen, no. The thing is, if you are using watercolor paper and you want to use your lindies like watercolors, then you don't have to gesso it. You just have to use it directly. But on any other surface, like normal cardstock and your wooden planks, your boxes, even canvas for that matter, using a gesso really helps because the colors work differently. So I usually end up priming my surface with gesso, either white gesso or clear gesso. So in this case, it was this colored wooden plank. So it's a brown. So I have coated it with white gesso, about 3 coats of white gesso actually. And then I added my color.
That's always good to know.
Terry says that she loves how the gears and cogs has a feminine look. I agree.
Yes, they're pretty, and I love their centers. They're so unusual.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to just commit and start gluing because
Yes.
I'm having an all fall down here. And I've still got to paint this guy.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna take a pause and watch you glue those gears on the roof because it looks amazing.
Yeah, I want to try and just give the roof a different texture. And instead of using normal roof tiles and things. And I love these words. So I want to have the magic one on here as well. And I'm going to use create art on the other
The
side.
side. Okay.
So I'm going to have them because I want to have, there's some cute little tiny guys. I want to
Ah,
use Some of them, because what I'm trying to do is not stick them so that they all fit exactly on the roof, if you know what I mean.
They're
So I
hanging
can
on the
trim
side.
some off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then I can trim them off. Okay, so we'll go like that. So we'll work those ones. Yeah, the trick with these is you got to have wet wipes handy because they will make your hands dirty because it burns the cardboard as it cuts. So
Oh, yeah. Right.
always have your wet wipes handy. Here we go. Magic! And this little guy with a star. He's so cute. Up at the top. And then we'll have this one off the side.
Okay, Cindy says she used seashells for a house roof once. I'm sure that was amazing.
Oh, that must look awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
so me being me, I have to repeat shapes now. I've got a star there. I need a star one down here. And I need 3 because Olga's in the house. Must be odd numbers because now I've got 2 stars.
Oh.
No pressure. I need another star. There's another star. Does it matter if the stars are on the other side? It can be 3 in total, hey? Ha 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 ha. Sneaky. Sneaky. Are those stars you've got there? They're
Yes,
tiny.
so I used what's this, Finnabare's star and moon mold, and these are
Oh,
resin.
okay.
Yeah, I like the tiny ones that I can get easily from that particular mold set.
Mm. I'm in 2 minds, Anne, whether I should trim the edges of the gears that are sticking out
No,
or not.
I don't think you should. No, I don't think you should because the uneven look and them hanging off on the sides would look really cool.
Yeah, because that's what it's looking like at the moment. So I've got that
Yeah,
one, those
yeah.
2, and this one hanging off the edge. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. It's a work in progress.
I don't see Nunu again. Like, is she here or she's not here? I don't know.
Maybe she had to go cook supper.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's true.
isn't she on again live now with Olga after us?
Yes, yeah, both of them
So
go
maybe she
live.
has to clean her desk and get
Yeah,
organized.
actually, she has to also find an idea for what she's creating next.
If she's anything like me, she has too many ideas and you have to trim them down to like just a few.
Yes.
Too many ideas can be as much of a problem as no idea at all.
Okay. Hi, Vienna. Um, I guess you missed it, but before this, Nunu was live. Nuneka was live on her channel, and she has had a new release of her chipboard designs with Dusty Attic. So she was showing all those designs that she has created with Dusty Attic, and we are mostly creating with her chipboard designs, just showcasing different projects with it. And I have used her alchemy set chipboard, which is a part of her masterclass, and created a wooden panel. And Belinda is creating a nice, cute little birdhouse using her house and gears and everything. Yes, so that's what we're doing.
Yes, so there's a previous live stream. We started early today, earlier than usual. For those of you who missed it, the link is under my in my box, in my description box. And you can always go back and watch it. That's not a problem. That's the nice thing about these YouTube things. You can always go find what you need. Sometimes it takes a little while after the live for it to come back up again. But if you follow me on Facebook, and my Facebook is an open Facebook account, Nunu's link is on my Facebook. So you'll be able to find it there.
Plus, there's a special discount coupon code just for the weekend if anybody wants to shop for Nunu's chipboards.
Yes, I will copy and paste those into the description box later. I forgot to do that for the video, for the live, but yeah, there's if you shop at Dusty Attic, I think it's
Nuneka 10. I think that's the
Nuneka
code.
10. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think even if you're from Spain and you shop from La Tienda, so you get another discount. And meanwhile, I guess Nikki will soon have the
Yeah,
chipboards.
Nikki is still waiting for her chipboard because, of course, with
Yeah.
COVID, things are taking a little while to get around the world. But
Yeah.
and I know at the Spanish shop, there's a minimum of you have to buy a minimum of 5 chipboards before they'll give you the discount.
Okay.
Okay, almost done with gluing. Okay, how many? Now I'm obsessed. How many stars have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stars. Oh no, we can't have even numbers. Oh, there's a tiny star that came out of the middle. I'll have 11 stars then.
You were
Olga, are you
counting
happy?
4 stars. I didn't realize. I just looked up to see which stars are you counting, and then now I know which stars you're counting.
Yes, there's stars inside the chipboards, and in fact, this one that was supposed to have fallen out, this cute little tiny thing,
Oh,
was in the middle of that one, so I've pulled it out. I think I'm gonna put it above the door. That's a
yes,
nice
yes,
idea.
yes, yes.
Or on the little, or on this little pole.
Yeah,
I don't know.
anything. Yeah, you'll
I'll
find
find
the
a cool
spot.
place.
Uh-huh.
Trying to decide which one I need to add. Rating my chipboards. There we go. I'm going to use this one. Okay. Olga's
So
put up
after,
the thing. It's yes.
yeah, it's
So it's
Nuneka 10.
Nuneka 10, and then on La Tienda you have to buy at least 5 chipboards. Oh, Sharon's in the house. Hello, Sharon, my friend from Cape Town.
Hi. Oh, Vienna, I think last week, didn't you guys have a Halloween theme hop last week? It was the pumpkins, right?
It wasn't necessarily Halloween. It was just
Okay.
pumpkins because I had one on my desk and it started the ball rolling. Olga is doing Halloween the whole month. So if you're into Halloween, definitely follow Olga.
Yeah.
I need to get painting or I'm going to run out of time. Yes, so Olga is Halloween crazy. So she will be doing Halloween the whole month. Me, not so much. I don't know. I didn't grow up with Halloween. It's not really a South African thing, although South Africa copies everything that America does. So, okay, time to get all my chippies organized and make space on my desk. And put the lid on my glue, because I always forget to do that. And this glue I store on its head, because it is so thick. Right. And I need my wet wipes. Look at those fingers. Okay, let's get the wet wipes out. And pull it in. Push back and clear. Yeah, so yeah, pumpkin wasn't particularly didn't have to
Yeah.
be Halloween. I mean, Olga made a cute little Cinderella carriage. It was really cute. The others did make more Halloweeny type things. I think I'm gonna start painting with this turquoise, which is this the same? Yes, that's also turquoise. And I'm using my pull-off palette. It's just the easiest. I'm so lazy when it comes to cleaning. Oh my word. Right, let's grab a brush. Any old brush. And get painting. So the nice thing with that glue, because I started with these houses, they are already stuck.
Stuck. Oh, nice. Oh, I love that shade of teal.
I know. It's like a turquoisey
Yeah, it's a
color.
vibrant one.
So what I love when I'm traveling around Berlin, some
Uh-huh.
of the old buildings have those copper roofs, and they've gone that like greeny, like real viridian color.
Uh-huh.
I want to try and see if I can make this look like one of those.
Interesting.
That's my mission. Whether we'll achieve it, I don't know, but we'll try. These chipboards are so beautifully detailed. You don't
Oh,
want it to
they
fill in. Got to be careful not to lose the detail in the chipboards if you put too much paint on your brush.
right.
So when I did the chipboards for the scrapbook page, I actually used one of these foam paint dabbers,
Uh-huh.
because then you don't apply too much. Well, obviously, if you overload the sponge, you could, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But gentle and light.
oh, I totally get the cleaning thing, Karen. I have guests coming for dinner tonight, and yeah, the flat is clean-ish.
Cleanish.
Just don't move anything on the shelves, because then you'll see the dust. But if you don't move anything, you can't see.
And your dinner's ready?
We're doing what the Americans call a barbecue, or the locals call a grill, or the South Africans call a braai.
Okay.
Um, so it's same thing, different names for the
Names.
same concept. And my husband has made apple pie for dessert, and I can hear the oven squeaking to say that that must come out. I've done. My mom has prepared roast vegetables, which must go into the oven next. Yeah, so it's a relatively easy dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Um, without too much fuss. And I made
I
some
was,
jelly earlier,
oh, nice. I
so
was
that
just
can
going to say
sit.
a no fuss dinner.
I do. I like doing no fuss. So if I have guests, I often do something like a roast in the oven with roasted vegetables and things. So basically, you prepare it and then you just forget about it. Okay, trying to paint all the sides. The South African name for a grill is a braai, Braai. And if I say it with the English accent, it's a braai. And if I say it with the Afrikaans accent, you roll the R, it's a braai. A braai.
I love that accent.
So you can say it's a braai or a braai.
Okay, do you think that's too many stars? I
Never
don't know.
too many. As long as you have an uneven number.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I remove one and then make it 7.
7. Lucky number 7.
Yes.
Oh my word, this house is going to take a month of Sundays to paint. And I've only got half an hour. Woo! I'll finish. I'll finish.
You will.
Or maybe I was going to say I can't even hop into the next stream to finish like Olga does, because my guests are arriving at 7:30.
Yeah, Olga, technically I have 9 here, so I can just glue all the 9. And like Bella says, never too many for the stars. So I guess
Never
I'll
too
glue all the
many.
9. Yeah.
Never too many. The sky has billions. Never too many. Oh my word. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 sides and the roof, and possibly finish it at another time because I'm a perfectionist. Oh my word, it's hard being a perfectionist. I don't like seeing spaces in my paint, and of course, every time you turn a different angle, you see a different hole. Ah,
Is it Cindy? Is
wiggle
it your
it.
birthday today? Is it your birthday today? Why are people wishing you a birthday? Oh, it's in April. It's done. Okay.
No, my guests won't be having painting for supper. They will be hopefully eating food. But thankfully, I have. So, what's quite interesting is my husband's office during lockdown, they decided to do this thing where once a week they did every second Wednesday they did a Zoom
Uh-huh.
where they in the evening where one recipe was sent to everybody, and everybody baked via Zoom in their own kitchen, like as a team building thing. So this last week the recipe was this apple crumble.
Uh-huh.
So my husband decided to quickly make apple crumble this evening. It's so nice to have somebody else who can make stuff in the kitchen.
I agree. That's interesting, especially bake and a good dessert. Why not?
Yeah, he does it under my mother's supervision. It's quite funny. Okay, that's one side done. Okay, seeing as I still have 25 minutes, I think I might manage to do this. I will carry on. It's a painting party. Yes, it is a painting party. It's a chipboard party. It's Nunu's
It's
party.
exactly. It's Nunu's chipboard party.
It was so funny. We were all online before she came live. We were already partying in the chat on her channel. It's
That's
like,
always
it's a
fun, no?
bonus hop this week. Because normally we should only be live next week.
Oh
But
yes,
it's a
actually.
bonus extra hop just for Nunu. It's a chipboard party. Yeah, you can't get fat eating chipboard or playing with chipboard, should I say. Good kind of party to have. I like it already. I'm trying to speed paint here because it's boring watching somebody paint something. I want to get to the fun part where I can start adding the technique. So I'm not going to do the back of my house. I want to do the roof. Maybe, you see, this is where I normally cheat and I spray paint things. I think the roof might get a dose of spray
That's a
color.
good idea. That's a good idea because that way it seeps in. But have you gessoed? I mean, what spray
No,
paint you?
I haven't gessoed, so I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We will invoke the patience button. Is there such a thing? Okay. Get in these teeny tiny little cracks.
It's paint.
Okay.
Olga is so funny. Olga says it's paint porn.
Yeah, there used to be a website where you could we didn't read it. There used to be a website where somebody used to paint a square of wall a color, and they would set a webcam up and you could literally watch paint dry, and you've no idea how many thousands of people used to log in to watch paint dry. Well, you can come to my desk any day and watch paint dry. That was hysterical. Okay. Right. We have a basic coat of paint everywhere. Oh, and as I said, every time I turn it, I see another angle. It needs paint.
Okay,
Right, we have three
Nunu, are
sides with
you in
paint.
the chat? Nunu, are you in the chat? Because I want to ask you a question.
She was a couple of seconds ago.
Yeah. So if she's back, I want to ask her. I want to actually, yeah. So this glitzy gold glitz magical. I want to ask her if it's a good idea to mix it and then splatter on my panel for some gold.
Well, that does sound like a good idea, except
It
I'm not
does.
the splatter. I'm not good at splatters. Everything else but my object will have splatters. Up my wall, on my ceiling, on the floor. Right, I'm gonna go with a terracotta roof. Whee!
Yeah, Nunu.
Okay, Nuneka's back. Ask her, ask her.
Yeah, so do you think it's a good idea to use the glitzy gold magical um, to add splatter? What do you think?
Okay, you've asked. There's no response. Splatters?
No, she says, yeah,
When
you
did
not
she
say
say
no.
no to splatters?
Okay, so then it has to be glitzy gold splatter.
Wiggle it just a little bit to get into all these crisscross sprinkles. Now I'm gonna have everybody singing. Oh,
Now,
and the Sparkle Queen is on saying, how can you say no to shiny splatters?
yes, you can't.
Olga's like a magpie. She can't resist anything shiny.
Okay, add quite a bits of glitzy so you get a cool color. Done. I am already on my way to do that.
An hour goes so quickly. I've only got
I
20
know.
minutes
Imagine
left.
you, yeah, you have 20 minutes. And imagine me. I was here telling you, Belinda, I have just these things to do. I can't sit for too long, so I'm going to go quickly. And here I am. You know,
It's
that's
awesome
that's
having
why
your company.
exactly. No, and that's why I resist coming on the live because I can't not be there for an hour or like a full hour.
Ta-da! We have some gears. And we paint the other side. Speed painting. Speed, speed,
Okay,
speed, speed, speed.
I have my cool gold here and time for splatter, but I need a piece of paper. Mm,
What, to protect that middle bit?
yeah, to protect the wings, but I can't be bothered.
I'm sure you can wipe it off because the wings are
Yeah.
plastic.
Yes. Oh, Karen. Okay. Karen is asking why we switched back to the 60-minute slot because we all seemed so relieved at the 90-minute switch. Um, yeah, I think the 90 minutes was when we worked in pairs and 60 minutes when we did alone. And after a long time, right, Belinda? Again,
Yes.
we're back with this week, we're just working in pairs. So we forgot about the 1.5 hour and we decided that 1 hour would be good for us.
Well, to be honest, I couldn't have done 1.5 hours because my guests would have been wondering why I wasn't serving
Me
dinner.
neither. Me neither.
So sometimes it's whatever time slots we can manage. And Nunu was going live at 5:30, so that worked with my guests arriving at 7:30, so that just worked. Yeah, and also we don't have to go live with pairs because I think Anya's going on her own. Or is Anya
Yes,
going? Anya's going on her own.
I
So
think so.
yeah, if you make it 1.5 hours, it's very long on your own. Because I mean, it's like we're chatting to each other, which is lots of fun. But when you're on
Yeah,
your own and you have to fill the time with like constant chatter, can feel
yeah,
very long.
yeah. So at that time, the 1 hour slot really works fine.
Right, I'm gonna blow dry just a little bit, but hopefully it's quiet. Shouldn't break anybody's ears.
No, it's fine.
The thing is, Karen, my craft room is so small. It's like 2 meters by not even 4 meters. I can touch. Okay, give it. Your arm width is as wide as you are tall. That's human proportions for you. And so I'm 1.8 meters tall, which means my arm span is 1.8 meters. So I can touch both walls or both shelf sets in my studio if I stand up and stretch out my arms. So having people in here as well, that would just be crowded. Okay, I'm totally going to cheat because I can see spaces and I am going to get my sprays out. Oops, she says. Oops, that's never a good sign. Oops, I'm back. What I do want is to get.
We do, Cindy, we do after hours. Nuneka and Olga will be live, I guess on both their channels. I don't remember. And after that, we have Jessica, and then we have Anya. So yeah, we have more lives
Okay,
to do.
I'm filling the holes with spray. Ha! That works so nicely. Such a
Oh,
cheat.
but that's nice. So on your acrylics, those are water resistant sprays. I mean, water based sprays.
Yeah, so it's acrylic. It's acrylic spray. Um, and then I'm gonna dab off the excess, but it's at least where I can't get to with the paintbrush. It's filling all these holes,
Yeah,
and it's a darker color, so
it
it's
gives you
giving
that
like a nice
shading.
shadow.
Yeah.
But it is
Okay.
giving me chicken pox on my hand with the overspray.
And I am
And
done. I'm done
you're
with my
done.
alchemy.
Well done.
So that's a close up of my alchemy panel. And I
Oh, it's
want you to do
gorgeous.
a panel. Thank you, Bella. Because I want to keep it here right in front of me on the desk against the wall. So that's the reason why I made this panel. And I can, yeah, it's just drying. And I think that's it. So I recommend you do take her class. You do take Nunu's master class.
Yes, for sure.
You are going to learn a whole lot of techniques in that particular one. And that's her most popular best-selling in-person class in Spain. So yeah, do take that. And this is just another take at using those chipboards the way you would like to.
Yes, so it's your own interpretation of layout of the
Yes.
same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
wings make it look really nice. And the
Yeah.
key in the middle as well. I love it.
I love it too. It's like, yeah, just this dreamland. Oh, thank you, you guys.
Okay.
So,
Right, I've now got out. It's iridescent. It's basically copper. So I'm just going to change nozzles because I'm very naughty and I don't think I cleaned this one's nozzle. I don't know. No, it won't spray. So I'm just going to. Okay, let's put that.
I am
Okay,
going to hop off and then you can
thanks for
extend your
joining
stay.
us. It was awesome.
I
Now we
know,
get to see my whole messy desk.
yeah. I really enjoyed coming and hopping today, and I'm
Thank you.
hopeful that soon I will be able to sustain the entire time slot.
You did well
So,
today. Thank you.
thank you so much. So now I'm
Okay,
going to come
bye.
back and watch in chat. Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, it's just me. Right. So now let me just get the brown out of the. There we go. So now I have the copper. Oh, it's so shiny. Look, Olga, it's shiny. Ooh. Now I've drowned it. Now I want to take some off. I want that sort of verdigris look. There we go. Ooh. Okay, I'll have to come back with some blue, I think. Whoops, maybe I should have my spray box out. Because I'm covering everything in even my nice. Oh, I need to clean that. Because these acrylics dry permanent. Okay. Right, it's like wax on, wax off. It's like I'm surfing. Okay, so let's see how many minutes have I got. Okay, I need to spray this side. So maybe I've got time to finish the back. Sorry, I'm just tipping it and so on to try and get it into the grooves, and then I'm blotting it off with some roller towel, which is really not absorbent anymore on that side. So let's blot with that side. Ha ha ha. Right. Oh, and I can even use what is on my tissue paper. Ooh, nothing like waste not, want not. So I'm going to use my wet tissue paper that is full of nice shiny blotted to make my roof. Okay, maybe I have a bit more there. There we go. And now I just need to finish the back. So I'm going to go back to my turquoise. But now I need, now I have such a dirty brush. Let me wash my brush. So I can go back to my blue and wiggle my paint under there and inside there. Yeah, these chipboards by Nuneka are so beautifully detailed. There's a tiny little clock on that one, which I'm trying not to lose. Hopefully when the paint dries and shrinks in, that line will come back. Yes, there it is. So it's great to pick up their details with Posca pens. Posca pens are basically acrylic paint in a pen format. But and I did do a quick little video of my double page spread, which is up on my website. And one of the things that I mentioned, when you're using Posca pens, I'm just going to stop and show you. These pens have like little fibers in them. And if you don't let your paint dry well and truly, even if you heat gun it, what happens is sometimes the paint on the surface is dry, but the paint at the bottom isn't. And what happens is that the paint in the pen activates or loosens that dry paint, and then it gets down into the wet paint, and then your pens stop working. So if any of you have wondered why your pens don't last very long, I learned this from Diane Reevely. You need to wait at least 3 hours before you use them on paint. So, oh yes, Farlina, I totally, and I don't even have an apron on. I'm going to have very shiny hands for dinner. And I will have to go and get out of my arty clothes and into some guest-worthy clothes for dinner. Last wiggle into those windows, and then I'll blow dry and spray. And of course I will paint the underneath of my house at a later stage, because as I said in another stream, the first thing people do, and my mother is guilty of this, when people know that you've made something yourself, they look at it and then they turn it upside down. I'm like, why? What could possibly be at the bottom that is so interesting? Maybe your signature. Yeah, so yes, Karen's also learned the hard way to wait until the next day to use your Posca pens. So if you're doing something like an art journal page, it's definitely better to wait, or even something like this. So right, okay, that's settled again. You've always got to shake these ones with the mica till you can hear that ball come loose. There we go. This one I don't have to spray quite so close, I don't think. Oh, my poor mouse is now also artistically inclined. Okay, yay! And grab some of my roller towel, which I'm bunching up to take off the excess, because then it'll give. I don't know if any of you ever did those wall techniques on your house. Ragging, it was called. So basically what I'm doing is I'm picking up the paint here and I'm taking it off there and I'm putting it on my gears. And yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to, how many minutes have I got left? I've got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. I want to just pick up the detail in the houses. I'm going to grab the magic brush. This is what Vasilis always calls the magic brush. Take the excess off. I need a piece of roller towel. Because this is where Anya, yes, kick my guests out after you've done and carry on and finish off my house. So I said to a student once, use it as the dry, she wanted to know what she must do on a particular project. So I said, dry brush some white onto something. And so she took a dry brush and then she took huge amounts of paint and drowned her paint in a picture in paint. And I said use a dry brush. She said the brush was dry when I started. So that's not what I mean when I say dry brush. Dry brush is just very little paint on your brush and to almost nothing, and it will just pick up the highlights. That side is still wet, so I'll go to the side. And you can do the same thing with a darker color. Yes, Anja is on today. She is last in our lineup. Next is Olga. If you go underneath my oh, that wasn't a dry brush, that was overkill. In my description panel, you will see the lineup. It's just a short lineup today. Not everybody is hopping. Just trying to pick up some of the details in. Look at the difference, if you can see that. So there you can see how the gears pop. And on this side, I'm going to, yes, Anja will be last. Anja's going on her own. She's not going in a joint stream. But the link is underneath this video. And last one. Grab a little bit. Take the excess off. So it's nice to have Anja hopping with us again. I'm just going to, there we go, and done. So there are my houses. If I hold it at that angle, you can see the white. So it's a house full of houses. It's a bird house full of houses. And instead of roof tiles, we have, and I think I'm going to do what somebody said. I don't think I'm going to trim those. I think I'm going to leave them sticking off the edge. I like the quirkiness of that. So instead of roof tiles, we've got the gears, and it says create art and magic. And so now we have our little vertically birdhouse with houses on the house. Okay, so next up, Olga, are you in the house? Can you put the link? Or maybe I can put the link. So, okay, we need to hop across to Olga and Nuneka. I think you can watch on either. They will be streaming on both. I will pop the link. Well, the link is under this video. Thanks, Cindy. It was fun. Working with these chipboards is just amazing. They are just so special and so unique and so different. So thanks for joining me and Adi. And we will see you next weekend, because next weekend is our proper hop. This was an extra special hop to celebrate Nuneka's release, which went live today. So hop on over to Nuneka and to Olga. And thanks, Karen. Yes, remember to give thumbs up. And when you hit Olga's and Nunu's streams, go and give them some love as well. Thanks, guys. That was awesome. Thanks for joining. Bye.